Eastleigh, Eastleigh, oh Eastleigh, my Eastleigh. Eastleigh. I'm afraid you're going to have to get used to Eastleigh content because I've just signed up for the BIKC. That is, of course, as we all know, the BIKC. And we have from June to September to get the fastest lap times possible. Today, though, is your bog standard 20-minute qualifying and 40-minute race. Let's stop wasting time, let's get qualifying. There are a healthy 15 karters on track, including some of the fastest in the country, and your fastest lap of the 20-minute session determines where you start in the race. I won't show you all of qualifying, but I will show you my fastest lap, which is now. Let me tell you right now, if I'm able to get a sub 30 once in an evening of karting, something I've never achieved before, I am the happiest man alive. So to get a 30.1, I am over the moon with. That said, I did mention that we were with some fast drivers, and 30.1 is good enough for here. We begin in 8th. It's a 40-minute race with a kart swap. I'm in kart 24, if you know, you know. And this race I'm going to break down into 3 main parts. Part 1, I'm afraid to tell you, is called, very simply, the meltdown. Enjoy, if you can. Oh no, man, aggressive. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. I'm not very good at races then. That's fine. Come on, brakes. Where are you? Oh, oh, good drive. Oh my gosh, my last almost. No, not almost. Yes. Yes is the answer. Yes, I am last. Aggression is not a strong suit of mine, as you can see from the first few laps into this race. But I've got good news. Part 1 is over, which means part 2 is next. And this part is called the reset. A weakness of mine is driving on low grip, which is generally the first few laps of every karting session. So now we're on lap 6 and the tyres are warmed up, I'm no longer falling behind and able to focus on the task ahead, grinding my way up the pack. And I come out of this pit lane corner and hug the left-hand side to get my first overtake and 14th place, for about 5 seconds, as I leave the door wide open for last place to be handed back to me. There's no shame and nothing in the rulebook in me just plonking my car in the way once I'm ahead. Lots to learn, but I stick with it and I keep sniffing around like a bad smell. Oh Sam, what are you doing? And a lap later, I get ahead again, but haven't completed the job as they're still there on the left-hand side. But I have the inside line, and as I come out of the pit lane corner, I'm right in the middle to stop them overtaking. But I take too much speed into the corner, and deja vu. I go for an attempted switchback, and finally, we overtake once and for all, and for reals now. We're 14th, and we're looking for the next overtake. absolutely sod all happens for ages, so we'll skip ahead to the 20s, where we're closing in on someone. Someone, aka 13th place. We're definitely on the right track, and this is looking promising. And after letting first and second place go ahead, there's no shame in it, a few more laps later, we've got our next overtake in our sights, when suddenly, everything stops.
No, huh? I'm behind you in the race. Yeah. You did a great overtake on me earlier. Yeah, 36. Should we let these guys go past first? Yeah, no worries.
So after fraternising with the enemy, we do a little bit of admin.
Ooh.
And it's time to resume the pressure on 13th place. Once again, a few laps later, we're in a familiar position, and as we come onto the main straight, we're trying that left-hand side line again, but still no success. But we're prodding, and we're probing.
Go.
We were told that midway into the race some lights would turn on, signalling the pit lane is open. We have about 4 or 5 laps to come in and do a kart change. Everyone on the track has to swap karts. 36 ahead chooses now. I try to have the quickest lap I can so that I can come in just after him and hope that the pit lane is clear. Timing and pace is everything. If I'm lucky and everything falls my way, I can come out of the pits a place higher.
And I got brakes!
The pit stop worked. The pit stop worked! And kart 24, I will not miss you. We move on to kart 35, on lap 35, and part 3. The small resurgence.
I like this stuff a lot more.
I bridge a gap and nothing happens for a massive amount of laps, but I do want to show you lap 45. Now I firstly want to temper expectations. Just because I've called part 3 Resurgence, we shouldn't expect a podium finish, or anything anywhere near that. What I don't realise I've just done is my fastest lap of the session, a 29.885, a sub 30 and a new PB. And though we're not going to win the war in this race, this is a huge personal battle I've just won. But we're not done racing yet. We've caught up to 11th and 12th place in front, and wonderfully for us, they seem to be locked in the jaws of a very close battle. And because I'm locked in now, I can sneak up behind and start asking questions. Like here.
Oh no, I boosted and I took my foot off the gas.
And here. And I'm just going to let this fight play out as my race becomes finding a way round at least one of these two in front.
What do we do here? Oh dear,
Okay, I will put you and myself out of our misery. And after some more bumper-to-bumper action and some unhappy noises, I start to hone in.
There are ways to do this. I don't know how to do them. One bit. Go.
I managed to get the inside line and boost down the ramp to take 12th position. Hard flipping fought, if I do say so myself. Now I'd love to tell you the same thing happens with 11th. And although I get damn close, I end up having to let the leaders of the race go in front. And just when I think the battle can continue, I'm very much still in the way of someone else's race. Finally we can start to challenge again, and I'm right on the bumper of 11th. I just need to find my moment. I need to stay close, and if they make any tiny little mistake, I need to be ready to jump on it and take my chance. As we go through the window corners, I think I have it, press the boost and aim for the inside line, but get shut out and have to back off. I'm trying to close that gap and stay on their bumper. But unfortunately, I've run out of time.
Oh, well done. Well done.
So what did we learn? Nothing. Well, I'm bad at racing, so one thing. But my goodness, do I not care. I went sub 30. I went sub 30 4 times. And 3 other laps were pretty damn close. But still lots of progress, lots of practice, and lots of fun. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.